Football is the game. Chelsea, Chelsea, Chelsea is our name. And then Chelsea fans after the game against Liverpool at the Stamford Bridge. Now Omo Airto Abra Omo Etimi share Liverpool by 2-1, getting a back-to-back victory for the first time since 2014. And coach a friend Jose Dos Santos Moreno Mario Felix. And you coach Edema Chelsea no. And at Chelsea Etimi back-to-back victory. And let's not forget last season game no. So it was Stamford Bridge. Chelsea Etimi share Liverpool by 3-1. After the game, the discussion was simple. Oh, Liverpool are league na wie nti we de na omo didi agro nti omo angere omo ena omo etena ho ema team a ye fe no Chelsea team share omo this time a team a omo de bo so any first on the league table, everything is set for them to exploit and na omo ne Chelsea e de ba bebo ani ba hey Chelsea fan Chelsea nkura no the young players to say really show the level of mentality, really show the level of maturity, and all the odds don't always say against Chelsea. Who say Chelsea etimetre say omo the guys to show up, omo the guys to arrive, and then obi a otimi ehwe game bi ehun say team a ye friend Chelsea arrive and omo ready for anything. They are ready to compete with any team. Amidst all these injuries, they were able to pummel a Liverpool by a severe submission. Na a game obe pese obe hwe na woni beje se obe hwe nti ye betimi a game nim kakra na ye behwe the winners for the Chelsea side. A branch omo de bo so ani from coach to the players almost starting and the winners from the Chelsea side and how the guys perform individually. And I did Ebremu and so Liverpool, so much pressure. All these materials, a huge amount of money spent in the market. Chelsea it was all joy and jollity, and the joy of the people eventually crowned Chelsea with the 3 maximum points. And it is ESTEVAO, Almelda, Concabes, WILLIAN. Ye kana sema anya say ye jije no kwa ball no de onimbo, and I hope he need that consistent games from Enzo Maresca, and the sky will be the limit. Anyone say after the game no Ellen Holland itimi e post 2 no nti ya behwe the winners from the Chelsea side. The man to omo de bo so ene no ene ye be hi omo na ya kom ho asem said etie eno so ewo ho eno eti Chelsea are winning by 2-1 courtesy Moises the reliable, the everlasting Caceido. What a midfield pivot. Now once again you ask yourself, say na ya Chelsea from Claude Makelele. I even think Captain Dennis Wise, but his profile was different. Claude Makelele, Michael Essien, John Obi Mikel, N'Golo Conte, and then it is the turn of Moises Caceido. Say na ya Chelsea no. Or a player in fact, on my midfield and hotel and you give it to him. Into your best and kakra. James, special. That is the name I remember James after the game. You will talk about James too. George Champon, a pocket Alexander Isaac. We talk about that one too. And then we talk about and Senseme Sisi will give him. But in all, it is about the winners. Players or more debo swany and how or rise to the occasion and moon sensem at it. But don't forget, Saha, and the Ken Sports TV. It is the Liverpool against Chelsea. Chelsea won by 2-1. And no one sends them and I'm the Bremon Saka video na was no BBN Biaka na on show a team home at all. It is a don't forget, say Obeshe video once again. Click the notification button, subscribe to the channel, na the video be atuma. Also, etimi ahwe ama bibia so etimi akoso kama edi ama. Me run sebunu mu dia na me hwe after the game between Chelsea and Liverpool, the winners. Because the winners are next year, Manti or Mumodebo Esreni, a game from Chelsea aside, and I'm a let's not forget, coach your friend Enzo Maresca, a lineup or the ball game, or Abrantia your friend Reece James, all right back with Robert Sanchez in post, Obo Mark Cucurella, ena obo Aranti FN Bernard Badiashile, obo Josh Champon, a midfield Malo Gosto, obo Moses Caceido, Enzo Fernandez, Alejandro Garnacho, João Pedro, ena obo Pedro Neto, ewo eye the right side. Yadone lineup a or also Eddie Ram Liverpool a ball Liverpool so the ball Mamadashevili or no team Edem the Momo and on board Conor Bradley, Milos Kakes, Konate Ibrahim, and then on ball Vigil, Van Dijk, Amanfua Trolling Bruta, and then midfield of Gavin Beck McAllister, Dominic Soboslai, Musala, and then Cody Gakpo with Alexander Isak leading the line. Until we and the lineup of two coaches no it's at the rep. Now me started from the winners of the game, especially from both sides. The first winner, Obi and the Modibo so any power one game, a coach, your friend Enzo Maresca. Maresca had the #1 winner for this particular game. It didn't make us. Maresca set up to say the midday players needing atudra any baby will be a deny. But a dear backwa ultimately room a cool year at the mile, giving those guys the confidence to play. Or this show Mumu said they can do it, so they should do it. A key. Number 2, or realize say the defense nenye. Enti so okasa or sete baka Liverpool ebekuno then there na obeye e was so making sure say he will not sit back for Liverpool to attack him into obeko end to end. Yako na ya ba the other coaches call it the all fall down or you call it the total football. Park and so be who's a Chelsea or park and so be who's be a function, and that is the kind of game coach friend Enzo Maresca and Liverpool boy. It was an end to end game in the corner back and they set back because you need the defense to sit back, conserve energy, and prevent the opponent work and make sure you prevent the spaces game no entering and control. That was the first plan of Enzo Maresca, and for me, he did that job perfectly. The second idea Enzo Maresca say a substitution. He is one coach. A lot of people, including me, are questioning the substitution in games. There be a substitution here template. We play now we aba. We play now we aba. In this particular game, and all the guys who came into the game added value, added something to the game. This is a coach who started the game without the first 2 center backs. Josh Champon, but they actually are not part of the first 2 center backs. Now, almost boy, but they actually prefer him. After Josh Champon to prefer him. Into Kunya James Joel Hato against Florence, Alexander Isak, who go take it by Cody Gakpo and Musala. Still, Chelsea defense not say Omo the guy that can rely upon at any point in time. There's no way they will shake against this particular attack. It all boils down to coach your friend Enzo Maresca confidence level and the plan of the room and how him tell catcher almost say they should execute the task. Enema eating a coyiti. Cody Gakpo scored, but the reality is that so who can a substitution? You talk about ESTEVAO and Benya match winner. Jimmy Gattin for the first time was direct, was purposeful, added something, some bite from that side, and making sure say and so for me, Enzo Maresca is inconsistent. Sometimes game when so no more winning, but clearly, what say is the one for the future. Or you'll be a players now available. Not 10 against 11, no. Omo born ejai, no more boy 11 against 11. Teams will find it very difficult to beat Bobuko friend at Chelsea. So Enzo Maresca, thumbs up. He's inconsistent, but the reality is that Obia available. He's going to set up a perfect one, and the Chelsea fans will continue to enjoy. And he's the first winner, and we give it to Enzo Maresca. The second winner is Moises Caceido. Moises Caceido, and the second winner for the game. Now it's in a Barcelona. A trademark goal from Moises Caceido. Go back. Now the Conference League final. Barcelona should go now with him at the ball. It was similar. He's been scoring these type of goals for Chelsea in the Premier League this season. But hey, it is not just about the goal that he scored. He hit the spaces, he covered the ground, he won duels. or clear the lines, and he makes sure say anytime I will be here as a certain midfielder, as a player who is providing that shot, he will be there. So what's the ball not banner so all the press about? He knows how to release it, he knows how to move it, and he knows how to work as a pivot for the other midfielder to work around him. Until look at Enzo Fernandez. She will be to say Romeo Lavia bad game. Hey, my brother, he changed everything in midfield. And it is all because of the work rate and the conventional passes of Abrantia, your friend Moises Caceido, and then Etimikoyi. Or some kind of performance when he did a goal. And as I said, he had a bad day against Bayern Munich. He was really cooked. But for me, he's the best defensive midfielder in the game today. The next Casemiro in making the hair apparent to the throne, Moises Caceido. And now, McAllister, Dominic Soboslai, and Gravenberch to say school for. And it's all because of Eduma Abrantin Etimibo. Until Moises Caceido, yen timi ma winners no, Abra Yebejano, and so Emu Ewo Eno. The next player, I also ye winner, Reece James, the captain. Task to make sure he operates from the right, sometimes invert and make sure say Kodigapo ain't had a chance to play. Kodigapo Shegu, but not from the dimension or the area of Abrantia Fennery James. What a player. Excellent in terms of possession, excellent in terms of quick decision, excellent in terms of retentional play, excellent in terms of bopping up forward and act as a channel of supply. Acting as a leader on the field of play. Now, we're pushing the central defense and the very solid, excellent at the back, read the game very well, and that is what a leader on the field of play. Until James, an outstanding performance from Reece, unfamiliar role as a centre back, but hey, he was a top player in that particular game. Really showed why he's the captain of the side. Until James, yen timi nka Abraebeja, Reece James, Edin Enzo Ephraim, George Champon, out, a standout performer, a young player capable of screening everywhere, a young player capable of reading the game very well, and in the range of passing, his ability to carry the ball, and Omantam Mosala, Omantam Kodigapo, Omantam Abrantia Yefer Alexander Isaac, and Odi Hugo Etikite Esoso. That is the sort of player that we're talking about. Quality. And we hope. So, Benya more minutes going forward. He's a player that I trust. Anytime I'm making the game, Biano, a center back, Odonso, everything to be Babeka Chelsea team, no, I'm a BB team. Very good game from Abranti FM, Josh, a champion. The next player that we'll be talking about, Abranti, your friend, Marco Cucurella. Why never Cucurella? I think the last player who was ESTEVAO Williams, the moon said, "Oh, your Cucurella, Ejuma." He was stopped. He was able to tame Mo Salah, stop the runs of Colin Bradley. Anytime Chelsea press or better, or Rem, no about being better. Very quick, very assertive, and he always makes sure say the quality to lead the line. And let's not forget, Shakwen last goal in fast by. He be move by in terms of attacking, in terms of defending, solid within the lines. He clears the line very well, and he makes sure so you don't exploit the weakness of Marco Cucurella. Cucurella has been another standout player, and I think you give it to him on somebody about 8 minutes ready. Romeo Lavia. Oh, what a midfielder. Shame to injuries. Shame to injuries. Shame to injuries. Again, Romeo Lavia I like a perfect register. Task to sit deep, conduct play, direct the ball movement, show your playmaking skills, relax, well composed, has ability to direct the ball in terms of diagonal, push pass, pinpoint pass, control proceedings, and everything. That is what Romeo Lavia is about to the Chelsea midfield. And in the second half, the moment to do, when I was a coach, a friend, and a slot today, Endo Wataru Babeka home, and yes, I have written no uniform on A home. Until Lavia, welcome to back to the Premier League, a very good player. You will sell too well, and I hope you continue to give those kind of excellent performance, for Bobukwa. Your friend, Chelsea may be just unfortunate. Say, injury, what a midfielder, and time and again, Oche, say Chelsea and Jessica, and on the fan. The last winner for the game, ESTEVAO WILLIAN, the young prodigy from Brazil, the wonder kid from Brazil, a player at the first game for Chelsea he scored, the first Premier League game, Obechenji game, no, the second Premier League game, he saw on Cotton bench. Kopama Pry and a warm up no bar, he won the man of the match. Against Brighton, he was the thorn in the flesh of the Brighton defense, no, and that is ESTEVAO American was. Unfortunately, against Manchester United, Obi Kopry, Tina was here from the money about him. And coach at the bench. And the moment he see Park and so no, Obi who said Patton Nevans or say Chelsea players in the club. Well, I know be a share ESTEVAO. That tells you the story about that boy. The quality of the bar, the confidence level, his ability to drift, his ability to cut in, the very direct and over the confidence on the ball. She pass no the man Enzo Fernandez and Enzo Pinball no ebo no. That is the ESTEVAO that I'm talking about. And again in the last minute where everybody thought say game no tinya end no. She pass our connect here from Cucurella ball no etimi eto atrem. The young guy needs more games to be able to adapt and show that level of consistency. He is underrated. He has a lot of quality in his left boot, and I hope going forward, getting more minutes, Obetimi show up. Kudos to ESTEVAO, and then anyone wants to say after the game, na Ellen Holland, the Aquacoto, the Snapchat, and the ESTEVAO picture to honor say, wonder boy. That is the description. Around here, your friend Ellen Holland, and so it's edema, ESTEVAO, and so elho. Ebe bibia nso etimi ekoso eye we any the winners are almost eba eye the Liverpool versus Chelsea game na etimi ekoso was Stamford Bridge. Don't forget say Chelsea anya back to back victory at the team for the first time since 2014 and not say Morondo and so elha odonso eye coach Liverpool at the player be still Chelsea backline and shaky Robert Sanchez and shaky and at the end of it all ESTEVAO WILLIAN won it for team my friend Chelsea. We one the winners of the game about so our Stamford Bridge. Once again, on second video na share no be answer in so team kabi na hit the notification button no so the video to one so betimi aka. Subscribe to the channel because you only my paper bebre at the mamo. Your friend me Andy Cam. I hire Andy Cam Sports TV. I hanam the missy makramo.